Hi everybody, Zach Mitchell here. I know that it's a few days late. I apologize, but I've been kind of busy, so I haven't been able to make another music update, which is what I'm here to do now. Showing you all of the CDs that I got in the month of May. And I don't have a whole bunch, but I do have some pretty valuable things. So I'm here to show you exactly what those are. So let's get started, shall we? These are in no particular order, but just showing you what I got. First thing in the pile is a really great album that I put on the day that I got, and I listened to from start to finish because it is so amazing. And it is Harry Nilsson's A Little Touch of Schmilsson in the Night, which is kind of, it's an album of just some, like, old day pop songs, like Somewhere Over the Rainbow, As Time Goes By, just a whole bunch of great songs that he does perfectly. He is a great singer, a very great talent that was taken too soon, but this is definitely one of his best albums. Check it out if you have not heard it before. Another album that I listened to from start to finish the day that I got is another Harry Nilsson album, and it's called Son of Schmilsson, which is just as equally great as the one that I just showed you a second ago. My favorite song on it is probably either Spaceman or Joy. Next up, I got the third album by The Velvet Underground, which is the self-titled album. It is a great album. I've heard it a couple years back, but I just never picked it up before. It's a really great album, and my favorite song on it is probably Pale Blue Eyes. Next up, I got a Greatest Hits blues album by one of the best blues guitarists of all time, Buddy Guy. And it has about 14 songs on it. It's great. My favorite song on it is probably the 8-minute version of 5 Years Gone. 5 Long Years, sorry. 5 Long Years. Got another Greatest Hits album, sort of. It's one of the Essentials, which is a really great Greatest Hits complication. How do you pronounce it? I don't know. You know what I'm talking about. The Essential collection. That's it. Collection. And it's Paul Simon, one of the best songwriters of his generation. Next up, I've got another Bob Dylan piece to my Bob Dylan collection, and it's the Bootleg Series Volumes 1 through 3. Rare and Unleashed Tracks from 1961 to 1991. It's a 3-disc collection, and it's very great. Next up, we'll delve into the Zeppelin collection, because I've gotten a lot of Zeppelin-related things lately. First off, now, a lot of the stuff that I show you here, you're probably going to think, what the hell? Why don't you have this already? It's just because I've heard these songs so many times before that I'd never really picked up the albums. Well, now I am. First one is Houses of the Holy, one of Led Zeppelin's best-known albums, and definitely one of the best album covers that they ever put out. My favorite song on it is probably Over the Hills and Far Away. Next up, they had their follow-up to Houses of the Holy, Presence, with the very weird symbol on the album cover. Again, you can see it right there on the back, too. And my favorite song on it is Nobody's Fault But Mine. Next up, this is the album that they released after John Bonham's death, which isn't one of their best albums, Coda. And I don't really even have a favorite song on it. I'll probably have to listen to it a few more times, but if I had to pick right now, it'd probably be We're Gonna Groove. Next up, I got an amazing live album by Jimmy Page and the Black Crowes, live at the Greek. and they do 2 discs worth of Zeppelin songs. My favorite song on it is probably the Lemon Song, just because it's one of my favorite Zeppelin songs. But I'm not, what's his name? Chris Robinson is an amazing singer. He sounds just like Robert Plant. I mean, this sounds just like Zeppelin. So if you're into Zeppelin's live stuff, or if you're into Zeppelin, period, you've got to get this. It's amazing. I also got Robert Plant's solo album, Now and Zen, which is really good. My favorite song on it is Billy's Revenge. Sorry. And last but not least, I got 3 jazz albums, which some of you guys might not be into, but I am. So leave me alone. First off, I've got Sketches of Spain by Miles Davis, one of his best albums. And for the last 2, I got Bootleg Series Volume 1 and Bootleg Series Volume 3, Miles Davis Live in Europe, and Miles Davis Live at the Fillmore. 2 very great live jazz album collections. Alright, that concludes all of the albums that I got in the month of May 2014. Be sure to like the video and give me a comment below if you can. I really appreciate it. And I will see you next time for another video shortly. Bye-bye.